What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video we're going to be talking about NIO. Basically we're going to wrap up what the week it had and just go over what it did this entire week. Now before we get into this video, I'd like to remind you, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for stopping by, and let's get right into this video. Now let's take a look at the overall markets like we always do before we actually get into NIO. Now, interesting, the NASDAQ. So before we opened up today on Friday, we were right here. So we were in this area that I was looking at where if we got below this, we were basically just putting in the lower high. So that means we were continuing back down. Instead, buyers showed up today on tech specifically and a lot of other indexes and really pushed us up. The jobs report came out. Jobs weren't too hot, and apparently the stocks like that, they boomed. So once again, the Nasdaq's back in this kind of consolidation period where we got out of and hit right back into. So that's what I was looking at for the Nasdaq's holding that level strong. Now, with regards to Tesla, I'm going to do Tesla really quick because NIO seems to be going hand in hand with Tesla. Tesla was having an amazing day. We hit 685 and then pulled back. So Tesla was really disappointing today with regards to how much it was up and then how it came back down. Likewise with the overall market. The overall market did the same thing. We were pumping, came back down and really finished. We finished the day green, but compared to what we were up, it wasn't a lot. Now with regards to the S&P 500, it keeps going. This is one you need to watch out for because it's been consolidating and technically still is. We may see an explosive move to the upside very soon. So if we look at NIO kind of had the same fate as Tesla did today. We were up to $38 around that, and then we just pretty much sold off for the rest of the day. So trust me, guys, when that happens, I know it is very disappointing. It's sucky to see because what I call it is a slow bleed off. We just bleed off for the rest of the day, don't do too much, and really that's what we're working with here on NIO. Now, the beginning of this week, NIO was looking okay. We had earnings last week. We shot back up, reclaimed this crucial 39 support, held it for at least one day or two, and then, as I've mentioned before, once we get below this, guys, that's when you have to start really questioning and what's going to happen next. And as you can see, we stayed below it and then we continued to fall down. Now, one thing I mentioned in my other NIO videos I've posted this week is that I was watching this level right here. And I was watching it closely because if we break this level, we are in for quite some type of drop. Now, yesterday, we tested it twice. But then we shot up both times, had this little hammer candle which shows a bullish trend reversal, and that happened today. And basically what I'm looking out for next week, guys, is it doesn't need to close or stay below this level for too long. Yes, we came out a couple of times, but we shot right back in, tested it from the top side today, and so far we bounced out of it. And that's what I want to see for NIO. I don't want us to get below this, guys, because if we do, we have some levels that may come quick and they might be troubling based off of these previous patterns over here. So we've hit it twice now, so we definitely need to stay above it for the third time. And basically, I mentioned this in my earlier videos, is that all of this right here was for nothing now, which kind of sucks because we're just consolidating, right? We know this is our baseline. We know this is our support line. So far, we are staying true to it, and so far, we are holding it. So that is a positive sign. But we also know we have a huge amount of sellers in this range right here. So we're pushing up, coming back down, pushing up. So NIO is consolidating, and that is normally not a bad thing. But with NIO's case, where we had such a massive drop, now that this consolidation is happening, we need to really start seeing that trend back upwards, because typically what we see is like a move up here, consolidation, but then instead of having that next explosive move up, what we had was that drop down. So what we're doing here kind of is the same thing with consolidation, is we had the drop down, consolidating. So what we're waiting for now is the next move up, not the next move down. So that's why, guys, when I talk about this level, it's very important that we do not break it, because if we break it, then that signifies that we're no longer in that consolidation, that we're actually coming back down and breaking that level. So going into next week, guys, this is going to be a high alert. Ideally, What Neo would have to do is really get above last week's highs, and that's what, $43. But in order for that to happen, we would have to have a monster week. And can Neo do it? For sure. But is it likely? Who knows? I think really depends on Tesla. Tesla had a really bad week as well, and they seem to be going hand in hand. Overall, it was a bad week for Neo. To summarize everything, guys, it was a bad week for Neo, but I'm still optimistic as long as we can hold the support line right here. As long as we can stay strong right there, I do think Neo will be fine. But, it's a matter of when Neo's going to recover. We don't know. We can stay like this consolidation for a while now. We've already been staying this for over a month and a half, almost going on 2 months now. We've just been consolidating, so it is boring. It sucks to see, but all we can do is wait, guys. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think of Neo at these levels? What do you think is happening? Please let me know. Other than that, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you guys in the next video.